I get a lot of similar comments about Say Nothing, and I just wanted to jump on here and very quickly address them. The comments tend to be something along the lines of, I don't really like Say Nothing because Say Nothing focuses too much on what the IRA did and doesn't focus enough on what the British security services did and what the Loyalists did. Well, I'm going to make separate videos in which I talk about books where you can read that address those topics exactly. But there's something I think that kind of gets missed by a lot of people who don't come from Britain or Ireland. And that's that the narrative around the Troubles, increasingly these days, tends to be the narrative of the IRA. And that narrative says the IRA were freedom fighters, the Troubles were inevitable, and the people who lost their lives, well, that was just really unfortunate. Now, there's a number of problems with that. First of all, the IRA were not freedom fighters. They weren't fighting for anyone's freedom. They were fighting to unify Ireland. And if the people of Northern Ireland didn't want that unification, the IRA didn't care. Secondly, the people who lost their lives at the hands of the IRA weren't unfortunate bystanders. There was nothing accidental about the Kingsmill massacre, the Shankill Road bombing, or the Warrington bombing. In the Kingsmill massacre, the IRA stopped a bus, separated the people along the lines of their religion, and took the lives of people who happened to be Protestant. It wasn't an accident. These were things the IRA did to take as many human lives as they possibly could. And yet, every year we have eulogized people by IRA sympathizers, including government ministers, people like Thomas McCulwain, who was one of the hunger strikers. But the reason that Thomas McCulwain was in prison was because he took the life of a 27-year-old woman who had 3 kids, and her name was Yvonne Dunlop. He is remembered, she is forgotten. He is a hero, and she is a statistic. We have music groups daubed in the imagery of the Provisional IRA that lead chants from the stages about how great the IRA were. At the same time, we have people like Maria Cahill, who was assaulted in the most intimate way by a senior commander within the IRA, and she has been subjected to years and years and years of abuse and harassment to silence her and to prevent her and people like her from speaking up about what was done to them. The reason that books like Say Nothing or Jennifer O'Leary's The Padre or Rough Beast by Maria Cahill are so important is not to pretend that bad things weren't done by loyalists or by the British Army. It's because there is a concerted attempt to rewrite the story of the Troubles that presents the IRA as the heroes and to write their victims out of the story. And that's why it's so important to prevent that from happening. These books place the victims of the IRA at the center of the story of the Troubles, and they prevent the IRA from rewriting the story and erasing the experience of the victims. Follow Ancient to Recent for more book reviews and recommendations.